And the race for a rare open congressional seat heats up in the East Bay. We'll take a closer look tonight at the battle for the 10th Congressional District in our special report.
Complete Bay Area news coverage starts right now. This is the 10 o'clock news on KTVU Channel 2.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Heather Holmes.
And I'm Ken Wayne. Very intriguing election is about to take place in the Bay Area. We'll size up the contenders for Ellen Tauscher's congressional seat in a KTVU special report.
The special election to replace East Bay Congresswoman Ellen Tauscher is now just 9 days away. Tauscher stepped down to work in President Obama's State Department. 14 people have entered the race. If no candidate wins more than 50% of the vote, there will be a November runoff. But since the 10th Congressional District is considered a safe Democratic district, tonight we focus on the leading Democrats. Political editor Randy Shandobil has tonight's special report.
From Contra Costa's Walnut Creek, the 10th District spreads out like a strange amoeba-shaped thing. Livermore, Lafayette, Antioch, Fairfield, and on up into the Delta. Affluent suburbs, foreclosure-riddled subdivisions, and farm towns. Since debates show the Democrats running have very similar views on key issues such as health care, the economy, and war, who best to represent such a varied district?
We think on Election Day we're going to win.
State Senator Mark DeSaulnier is one of the leading Democrats running, a former mayor, county supervisor, and state assemblyman. We talk with him in his Concord home.
Our campaign has been based around that I'm the local person. I've owned a business, raised a family here.
Another candidate who touts local roots, Assemblywoman Joan Buchanan, a former executive at Delta Dental and San Ramon Valley School Board official. She lives near a country club in Alamo.
That it is critically important to the voters that they have strong local representation.
Former journalist Adriel Hampton lives in Dublin, and 29-year-old Anthony Woods, an openly gay Iraq War veteran, was born in the district.
I was born in Fairfield at Travis Air Force Base.
The best-known Democrat running, Lieutenant Governor John Garamendi.
It's a matter of experience. I know Washington. I've worked in Washington in the Clinton administration. I have Bill Clinton's endorsement. I have Al Gore's endorsement.
Garamendi does have the most political experience, first elected to the state assembly 34 years ago, before two of his opponents were even born. Assembly, state senate, insurance commissioner, lieutenant governor. He's run for governor several times and was running again this year, but then Ellen Tauscher's congressional seat opened up. Garamendi quickly dropped his quest in the 2010 governor's election to enter the congressional special election. Why switch? Not because he was trailing in the polls, he says, but because he can get to work quicker in Washington.
It would be 20 months of campaigning. 20 months of sitting in a room and dialing for dollars and trying to raise $50 million. Maybe winning, maybe losing. And then this opportunity opened, and in 3, 4, 5 months, could be in Washington, dealing with the issues that I care about.
You've run for governor, what, 4 times?
3 times, seriously.
Well, you ran in the recall, too, so it's 4 times.
No, I didn't. I said I was going to, then dropped out.
You campaigned.
Let's not debate it.
No reason to debate. Here's the tape.
I'm a candidate for governor on the October 7th recall ballot. So what's the point?
But the point is, are you passionate about running for Congress, or some people might think it's another stepping stone?
I am passionate about the issues in Washington, D.C.
His internal polling shows he has the lead. He has the name ID. He is lieutenant governor after all. But John Garamendi has one problem. He lives on the wrong side of the river. Garamendi lives just north of the Sacramento River in Walnut Grove. That's in the 3rd Congressional District. The seat he's running for, the 10th, is south of the river. But according to the Constitution, he's okay. You don't have to live in a district to run for it. Just live in California.
It's not where your bed is, it's where your head is. Do you understand this district? The answer is an unqualified yes.
John Garamendi is asking for your vote, but there's one vote we know he won't get, his own. Elections officials say that since he lives on that side of the river, he can't vote over on that side of the river.
He's had plenty of opportunities to serve people in this state, and I'm a firm believer that it's time to send a new generation of leaders to Washington, D.C., and that's what I represent.
I have a lot of respect for John Garamendi. He's represented people in California for a long time, but I do think I wish he would run in his own district.
I'm someone that people know locally. I've worked with people to solve problems, and I'm someone that they trust.
A competition between 5 Democrats. Similar views on the issues, different backgrounds. The decision for voters, what kind of experience is most important? War, local issues, or decades at the state and federal levels? Political editor Randy Shandobil, KTVU, Channel 2 News.